Morning, everybody. So we are currently working on a new job sheet, and this is step one in a process that will be evolving until we get a fully automated system. And the sheet sort of combines everything that we do: inventory, assembly, finishing, closeout, and provides us some numbers that we can use to develop scheduling metrics and some checks that we can do to make sure that parts out are very close to parts in for each individual job. And it also helps us just to stay on track and to know exactly where we are as we get busier here. And tracking these things becomes very important. The second sheet is a breakdown of the amount of time spent, person hours on each job, and here you'll see the bin counts, high and low, which is something that I'll show you in a later video. We're still working on developing that process, but this is specifically for assembly. So on Asana, Ali will task us with kitting a job, meaning that the vinyl is going to show up relatively soon, and we need to pull all the parts together. I'll print those sheets out, fill out the top part with the job information, put them on here, and this will cue Jason that he needs to start seeking the inventory out and giving us some counts. Once he's done that, it'll go on this section, the yellow section of this board, and the categories here are vinyl pending, meaning we're just waiting for the vinyl. And these two are assembly ready, meaning all the parts are here and we're good to go. So then the job sheets come in here into assembly, and Aaron and Ty are going to document when the job starts, how many people are working on it, and when people check out of the job to go do something else. So by doing that, we can calculate total person hours on the job against total parts produced and develop some parts per minute metrics. Then the sheet's going to come out here and go on to Michael's board. And Michael is going to log the time that he starts the job. He's also going to enter his parts per minute. It's already filled out so that he knows whether it needs to be shrink wrapped, whether it's going to be bagged, whether it gets a marking sticker. All the details that he needs will be on there. Then, finally, as we're finishing up the job over here, what we'll do is fill out the very last section, which tells us the total number of parts that were skidded and sent out. It also has a section for drop ships. So that'll give us the total quantity out the door. And we will check that number against Jason's vinyl number, the number of vinyl pieces received, plus whatever we pull out of inventory upstairs. And that's going to give us a final check so we don't have anything strange happen, where we get, 1,000 records in and we only send 900 out. Well, where did the extra 100 go? And hopefully we'll be able to have enough time to research that discrepancy and make a correction. Finally, I bring the job sheets over here, and based on the data that both Michael and Aaron have inputted, I'm able to calculate a parts per minute for assembly and a parts per minute for finishing. And this is what is ultimately going to help us develop better scheduling methods. Now, this whole thing is sort of a work in progress, and we're refining it as we go. The job sheets will change. This will certainly change, but this is the first step. So what eventually this will enable us to do is schedule jobs down to the minute, and to know exactly how each day is going to go, barring any complications or weird stuff, which happens all the time.